This is our requirement diagram for our retirement pay tool. The system shall calculate a soldier's retired monetary value. The diagram requires requirements, the first being lookup benefits of the Army. The system shall have the ability to look up Army benefits based on benefit factors. The first sub-requirement is guaranteed salary. The system shall calculate guaranteed salary based on rank and time of service. The next being rank input. The system shall provide the ability to input the soldier's enlisted rank. Years of service input. The system shall provide the ability to input the soldier's years of service. The next sub-requirement is tax-free housing allowance. The system shall calculate tax-free housing allowance based on rank, zip code, and dependents. The system shall provide the ability to input the soldier's enlisted rank. Zip code input. The system shall provide the ability to input the zip code of the soldier. Dependents. The system shall provide the ability to input if the soldier has dependents. The system shall provide the ability to input if the soldier has no dependents. The next sub-requirement is GI Bill. The system shall calculate GI Bill value based on state and school type. School type input. The system shall provide the ability to input whether the school type is private or public. State input. The system shall provide the ability to input the state of the school. The next sub-requirement is value of healthcare. The system shall calculate value of healthcare based on number of dependent information. The system shall calculate value of healthcare based on type of service. Number of dependent input. The system shall provide the ability to input the number of dependents using healthcare. Type of service input. The system shall provide the ability for soldiers to input whether his or her service was active duty, reserve, or National Guard. The next sub-requirement is value of retirement. The system shall calculate the value of retirement based on the type of retirement. Type of retirement input. The system shall provide the ability to input regular retirement, reserve retirement, temporary disability retirement, or permanent disability retirement. The next sub-requirement is civilian job salary. The system shall calculate value of retirement based on civilian job salary. The system shall provide the ability for the soldier to choose a civilian job similar to their MOS position. The final sub-requirement is cost. The system shall calculate cost based on inflation. Inflation rate input. The system shall provide the ability to input the inflation rate. The next requirement to the retirement pay tool is calculations. The calculation system shall calculate a soldier's retirement value based on lookup values. The final requirement for the retirement pay tool is display value. The display value system shall be able to display a soldier's retirement value. Table display. This is the output of the display value. The system shall display results in a table format. The system shall highlight the retirement value green. This is our block definition diagram for our retirement pay calculator. The block definition diagram consists of 4 subparts. The first being user interface. User interface is the interaction between the user and computer system. More specifically, it refers to the interaction between input devices and software. The next subpart is data tables. The purpose for data tables is for the user to input data unknown by the creator. In this case, we use data tables for guaranteed salary tables, tax-free housing tables, table of Army benefits, and tables for the rate of inflation. The next subpart is lists. Lists are used to lay out various options for the user to choose from. In this case, we use lists for the GI Bill, tax-free special pays, value of healthcare, value of retirement, and civilian job salaries. The fourth subpart to the block definition diagram is the calculated soldier's value. This is the output when the calculator combines all of the information from the other three subparts and gives the output value. This is our sequence diagram. On the left we have guaranteed salary, housing allowance, GI Bill, value of healthcare, value of retirement, civilian job salary, and costs. These will be inputted by the user into Sheet A, and the model will transfer the data to Sheet B. Sheet B will then transfer all data that require data tables to Sheet C, and will process the input data and transfer the output data back to Sheet B. Sheet B will also process all the data that require lists and transfer the input data to Sheet D. Sheet D will then process the input list data and will transfer the output data back to Sheet B.